I can't tell. I can't tell if we've actually made any progress. But we did learn that the princess is infinite and reality doesn't exist. And that we are once more on a path in the woods, and then at the end of that path is a cabin, and then in the basement of that cabin is a princess. All we need to do is slay her.
You're here to slay her.
Yeah.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
That's all we need to do. What are you talking about? The end of the world?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. So do you have any evidence to back that up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
So how long have I been on this journey? Have you maybe considered that the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up there?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Okay.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no change.
I can't tell if she's ever left the cabin though. Because the cabin exists in many places at once.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Alrighty, buddy.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay
Look,
her.
if the voices in my head tell me that this is the right thing to do, who am I to, not believe them? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as no, we've already done that. I'm sold. Let's get the yeah. Let's get this over with. Thank you very much, Mac, for the 56-month resub.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
I agree.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she
you've
will
mentioned
do
that.
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
No, we're supposed to slay them, dude.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
She's gonna have very large anime eyes. That does not mean that she's innocent. Here we go.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and
This
musty,
is what it was like the
and
first time I
floor and
entered.
walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain. The blade is your implement.
Yeah, I will go ahead and take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't remember if the windows were like this the first time I was in here. Could we see the stars like this the very first time? Alright, enter the basement. Let's just go say hello.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Now, it's important here to not simp, okay? It's difficult. I know this will be tough, but we will have to try.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't call her mommy. Don't talk about her feet. Don't ask her to step on you.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
It's all part of the manipulation. Continue down the stairs. We don't say anything.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Yeah.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
She is, hero.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. Steal your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your
I'm
resolve.
gripping.
Oh? No talking then?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Can we maybe get like a bow and arrow or something?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
End it.
End this.
We're slaying the princess. It's over. But I've picked this option before and it didn't go well. Wait, let's ask just in case. Are you sure she's not armed? Because she has 2 arms. I can see them right there.
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Okay. We go. We slay the princess.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
Come on, man.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
It's okay. Just keep stabbing her. Finish the job.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
Somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder... Do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
It's the only thing I could do.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
All right, roll the credits. Chapter 2, The Razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
I already slew the princess. Sure, she killed me as well, but I definitely got her. Why am I here?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep
Maybe
it
I
that
have
way.
to slay her every chapter?
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Hey, we got a new voice in our head. Say hello to The Cheated. A brand new character in the show. Inside of my head.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Nope, she has a knife up her sleeve. I don't even know why, because the sleeves are like this high.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't. But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions.
How
but
fast this one?
fine. Let's say for a moment that this really is. You
Yeah.
died last time, which probably only happened because we did exactly what. Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate night. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to.
Yeah,
I believe
okay.
Your other question was something along the lines of, "What do you mean?" Yes, but had you failed to slay the princess? Screw this. At least you know not to trust her. But she just caught us by surprise. That's the spirit.
Yeah, okay. Now, this was a very long conversation. You can hit tab to skip to avoid skipping unseen dialogue. Ah! Is that what it is for? I see. Okay, so that way I won't accidentally miss something that I haven't seen before, even though maybe it starts off similarly. Gotcha. All right, we'll proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
She's
She
gonna
will
lie, she's gonna cheat.
She will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Okay. We proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges
is
as
new.
uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So I could look into the mirror again, but I think the mirror will just suck all of the personalities away. So this time around, we're not going to do it. We're just going to go straight down. Well, I will obviously take the blade, and then we go straight down.
You take the blade from the table.
Yeah.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Okay, we enter the basement. Oh, mirror just popped out of existence.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Her eyes. Her mouth. I don't trust her at all. She doesn't even have 5 toes. She has 3. Can you trust somebody with only 3 toes? We could lie to her. Oh my god, there's so many options. I will ask her. I will tell her that I know she has a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
I think it was up your sleeve, but your sleeve is tiny, so I don't know where you keep it, but I don't care.
And why would I stab you to death?
I didn't mention any of that!
You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
I did not even mention any of that.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone
Nope.
to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
I should have brought an X-ray machine.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Okay, it's practically zero. Like, if you round the number of sharp objects down to zero, it is practically zero. It's up her ass, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure. Screw it! I will slay the princess!
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
It's my princess impression.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Whose meat? Not ours.
Excuse me, we chose the option to slay her.
Hers at first, then yours.
Hee hee.
Hee hee. Ow!
How? What did she even hit us with?
Ow!
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
What?
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled.
Oh, that's
just
her
a
thigh.
moment ago.
Okay.
It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, you know what? I didn't see that one coming, and I don't really know exactly how I could have. But we made it to chapter 3 for the, I think, the first time. The arms race. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
All right.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
There goes my family-friendly show.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
There's no door to the basement.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore.
Take the blade,
have to
push away the mirror, go downstairs.
Good. It's better that way.
Ooh, stubborn,
Without
that's
a
new.
Fight, no one can win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
This is our third?
Nope.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched.
We take it.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing.
I can't even play the game anymore. Like, the voices in my head are playing for me.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
The hunted.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
The only option I have is to approach the mirror. I hope we can somehow break it, though, and not look into it.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
I think my guy should have some of the modern medication that can help with these sorts of things. No! Don't wipe the mirror! Okay, I have to. I have no other option.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to
Wait.
the basement.
Oh.
It creaks open.
Okay.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Wait, the mirror wasn't real. Of course it wasn't real. Why did I even think it was?
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the...
Oh, I keep pressing right mouse button. Let's get to the princess already. I don't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
You're so weird, Loco. It was clearly a door. I know, I'm sorry. I thought I saw a mirror. I don't even know what came over me.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Bottom? I do love the way he says bottom. He's only said it twice, I think, but I love it.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor
Hey!
and the form of the princess comes into view,
All right.
standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Alright, all we need to do is stab her.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Why is your voice sped up? That's new.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
You're at like a slight... Something's different.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again. Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and
Yeah.
nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
That's what I'm thinking. I think we need to make sure that we just beat her one time.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat.
What?
From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood.
The sellsword
empty
twin
flesh of
blades?
Her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The
Oh,
chain
no.
clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
So you could have freed yourself this whole time?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Last time we had a blade coming out of her leg. Yeah, this is the princess of blades. Maybe when she grows up, she'll be the queen. We're going to have to fight her again, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to unconditionally surrender. That's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms, and we don't. All of these ideas suck, man. She wins by killing us, right? Let's beat her to it. All of these ideas suck. Let's think of something better. I'm a little afraid though that by picking this, I'll just be straight dead. Because she's just gonna attack me.
Yeah, that's right. We just have to think.
Yeah.
There's probably an answer if we think.
This is giving her another move, though.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
Oh, one of her blades. Oh, actually, no. I thought one of the blades disappeared, but no. It just pops out of her arms.
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight. She skewers you.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Ow. What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Wait, what was the name of the new one? I missed it.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I'm not on a path in the woods.
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I don't think I could have beaten it in one try, man.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
She suddenly got fangs.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, plan now.
Voice of the skeptic. Okay. So this is committing Sudoku. I'm thinking of flirting with her, which seems really stupid. Alternatively, though, she can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. This option was already here last time around. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the first option. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. Because nothing is real. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpired.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Just stop feeling. Voice of the cold.
She skewers you.
Just don't feel it.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Don't feel it.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
Just don't feel it.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Just do not feel it.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
What's the point? It's all the same.
The broken?
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Okay, let's go again.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's
The
nothing
voice
better
of the
than a capable
smitten.
woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Just panic. Flee.
Voice of the paranoid. Yo, we have so many personalities now.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature.
The
We haven't
opportunist.
tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark. And you die.
Come on, man. Chapter 1. Oh! Mutually assured destruction. Chapter 4.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Okay, the narrator, we don't need that guy anymore. We have plenty of voices as we are.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
I have a steel claw in my hand. I guess you're talking about a knife?
Oh, what if? Throw it out the window.
No!
Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Yeah, this is the voice of the simp. That's what it is. We gotta be careful with that one. That one's real dangerous.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
They're all the same, really.
Okay, this is by far the biggest party I've had so far, though. I don't even...
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah, leave it to the pros.
I have a
We'll
whole
notch up
D&D
that
party
woman.
inside of my head.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
This is how I read every single one of you guys' chat messages in my head. We heroically stride through the door. It's beautiful.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything?
Yeah, we're shutting out the
Feels like I'm hardly a
DM. We
part
don't
of
need the
this.
Dungeon Master. What did the Dungeon Master do for this game anyways?
Don't care, just want to win.
Yup.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
He's making us roll dice and all the annoying stuff. Ugh.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
How many blades do you have this time? Because first you had one, then you had two.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
The narrator now also got a bit of an attitude.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her
Yeah,
new thing.
come on, man.
Really? Okay then.
So obvious.
Here we go. Now.
What is it?
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
I mean, that's a lot of blades. She had one initially, then she had two, and now she is all blades and the heart.
Holy shit!
She's gorgeous.
No,
Absolutely divine.
Chet, no. This is you. I know it's you. Stop.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Brother, no.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
There is no window.
That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Yeah, we have to stab her in the heart. Difficult to reach, though.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Maybe we gotta get close. Maybe we can, like, sweet talk our way close, you know? Like, we pretend that we, like, oh, we wanna, you know, hang out, and maybe we can be friends, and it was all just a misunderstanding. BAM! Straight in the heart. I think that's what we need to do.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done.
If I ever
Okay.
get to do anything, by the way. Like, I don't even get to do anything anymore. I just get to be here. I'm as much a viewer as you. I have an option right now. Look at this. Look at all these options I have. Wow. Look at all the choices I can make.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
The illusion of choice is beautiful. Him too.
Something feels different about you.
What?
It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Wait, all the voices in my head are gone, and so is the narrator. Do you think that's better or worse? Because if they are all gone, then what am I? You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
I know. I'm special, that's what the narrator told me, who isn't here anymore! Your weapons clash again and again. You and her entering a rhythm, free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and the flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum valleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and her strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fears what's to come. This is a good ending. No! Not again! Wait, did I do it? Or did I lose? You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. You do so. I will gaze into my reflection yet again, and I'm gonna look like a scary guy. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. Yeah. Ooh, I have withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions
And
don't
yet
exist.
my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
So how can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make it worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Do you still not care about what I bring you next time?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
I can attack her. I'm gonna attack her. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing
My
happens.
roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you? She's gonna give something cryptic.
We will know when we near our destination.
Have you figured out what you want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1! The hero and the
You're
princess.
on a path in the woods, and
I feel like I've done a lot of these options already. We are so back. Do I get some sort of reward? Forget it, I'm not doing
Are you
this.
serious? No, you have to do it.
Yeah, I guess we can flirt with her. That's a good idea. Anytime we can flirt with her, we'll go with that one. Now, lucky for me, there are hundreds of absolute geniuses when it comes to flirting with women watching right now. So I feel like we have the perfect setup for exactly this. The game is called Flirt the Princess. Yeah. We are in such a good spot for this.
You make your way up the short path.
Yeah, we'll proceed.
The interior of the
It's not it's not slay the princess, it is lay the that's exactly right. Yes. We don't need the blade. If we're gonna flirt with her, why would we need a blade? Just enter the basement. Raw.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing
Nothing
a
in our
staircase
hands.
faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Okay. Now, I've been warning you, do not get too carried away by her voice, but this time around, let it consume you.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's me.
It's hypnotizing.
Yeah.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Don't let it fool you.
We let it
It's
fool
all
us,
part
okay?
of the manipulation.
Yeah.
You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Just checking in on you.
You are?
Yeah.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
No, I'd never forget about you.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Yeah.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Writing?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Absolutely, princess. Of course. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Shh.
No, you're doing the right thing.
I'm doing the right thing this time.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe. So, you come here often? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Okay, I think that means she comes here often.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay, I'll return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Bottom.
This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade.
Ignore
like
the
you were
narrator.
supposed to.
Don't believe what he says.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
What the?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Maybe we have to cut the simping route short. Maybe simping first and then stabbing is the way to go. But you know what? We'll double down. I will save the princess.
Fine.
She's a good person. I mean, other than the fact that she just, like, you know, bit her own wrist, but...
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm.
What?
Just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
Is this the right thing to do?
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
I don't think I've ever seen a blade that sharp before, dude. We just cut straight through everything?
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
This is me trying to do the right thing, guys.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours. Blood from her wounded arm.
I think we need to bind that, man. What do you call it? A tourniquet? I don't think this is right. Does anybody have any zip ties or something? We need something here. It's not gonna go well.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank
To
you.
be fair, she had a lot of arms.
Now let's get out of here.
Yeah. Approach the locked door, and we live happily ever after as we skip into the sunset.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Ooh, okay. The narrator has been suspicious this entire playthrough.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Whoa.
Watch me.
The DM is taking over.
What are you doing?
I will warn her that I have no control over my body.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I will keep resisting.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
We met like 2 minutes ago.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
What do you... Whoa.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
What?
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Oh, maybe she has a narrator as well. Maybe she has somebody telling her what she needs to do.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
She's a princess.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel. Okay, so this does lead down a different path.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't...
Yeah, I do not. You bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks?
Yeah.
What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Simp the princess is still a go.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did
Smitten.
he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
So true. All right, proceed to the cabin.
A warning.
Princess!
Before you go any further, she will lie. We already told you we're not playing along with
Princess!
your game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart.
I do.
My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task.
The Smitten is
ahead.
definitely a tier 3 sub of the princess. I think that's how it goes. Absolutely. So, I think all of the conversation options, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think the conversation options that I have over here are dependent on the versions of me that I have. So I think the Smitten option just was enabled for the first time because I have the Smitten. But I don't know.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its
beautiful.
stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched
We don't need
on
that.
its edge.
We don't need that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I will enter the basement raw. Yet again.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement
almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Okay. Be seduced.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Yes, women love it when you talk about marriage on the first date. I highly recommend immediately jumping in. So they're immediately, you know, familiar with the situation and what you're aiming for. I guess this is technically the second date, although she killed me on the first one. I do think it's kind of and maybe, you know, maybe this is just my personal opinion, but I think it's a bit of a deal breaker, a red card, as the Zoomers call it, when she attacks you with a knife. I just, you know, I feel like that's where I would personally, I would find that difficult.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
It's okay, Loco, trust.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the
Maybe
stairs
the knife is her
and
love
lock eyes
language.
with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far
Oh
wall.
no! Wait, does she have a... Hold up. Is that a wrist? Is that a hand at the end of her wrist? What are we looking at right now? Because it looks like it's gonna just slide off.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I've watched Beauty and the Beast. I have watched Shrek. I know that this is gonna be a happy ending. It always is.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
Yeah.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back.
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
I have.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
So true.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Yeah.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
I wonder if at
This
like
is
some
horrible.
point there's a full overview of like the paths that I've taken somehow. So I think this answers my question that there is never a full reset, right? I mean, it's become pretty apparent already, but it looks like a full reset, but it's slightly different every time. I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Absolutely,
Isn't
yes.
that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I have no feelings one way or another about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks and people are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. I have no feelings. No, I have no feelings. Whatever.
At least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist.
That's okay. Nihilism has never hurt anybody.
The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
She wasn't confused for long.
See, we're a match made in heaven. She also doesn't care about anything.
If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her.
True.
All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Okay. So why did she kill me last time?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No.
Did we?
Mm-mm.
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
That's beautiful.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
But look at her. She couldn't be evil? I'm gonna bring up the narrator, because I'm thinking that maybe she has a narrator too. But I don't know. So I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator, who sent me here to kill you, took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
That's what I'm saying.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay, that's logical. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are?
That's
We'll
what I
be
was
able to
saying.
slip her right out with no harm done.
Bring the Vaseline! For the
What?
Anyway.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Yeah, that's a little weird. You're actually right.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
I am not slaying
Go
her,
ahead
narrator.
and slay-
I will rescue the princess.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what?
What?
Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yeah.
I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bind.
Sorry. I keep accidentally hitting right mouse button. Can I please, unhotkey that somehow? I don't think so. The right mouse button cuts the conversation and switches to, this quick save mode, but I don't want a quick save. Anyway, sorry. Hey, thank you very much, Lords.
100 up. Continue
Damn.
to do what you are good at, mate. It's been a journey.
Sorry, we have to take just a little bit of a moment here for a round of clap us for Lord Smith. with a 100-month resub. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is a extremely long time. Thank you very much for the commitment. That's 100 months in a row as well, by the way. That's crazy. That is honestly kind of insane. Yeah, we have quite a few people now that have like just an insane amount. Mr. Pine earlier today as well, by the way, with the 100-month resub too. Kind of incredible. Thank you guys. Yeah. $100 bits? Also amazing. Honestly, I need to like get some new resub badges in Twitch chat. I don't know exactly for how many years we have resub ones, but it's kind of crazy. Thank you, Lord Smith. Yeah, crazy. All right, sorry. Let's get back. I should use space to progress the dialogue? Okay, I'll do that.
I can't believe it. But
That
I guess
works,
I
yeah.
have to.
So I can't accidentally right-click.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Well, you haven't given us any reason to trust you.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
She's gonna still kill me, isn't she?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Let's leave. I just want to leave. We can figure out what we want. Yeah.
That sounds perfect.
Indecisiveness is very annoying. What do you want to do for dinner? I don't know. What do you want to do for dinner? You want to have this? No, I don't want to have this. But I also don't know what I do want. Oh, what do you want? Well, I don't know what I want, but I don't want to do that. Okay, what about this and this and that? Well, maybe I do want that, but I don't really feel like it.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
This is trauma.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
No, Laurent doesn't do that. No, Laurent doesn't do that.
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand
Thankfully.
in hand. Ugh, look at the
Dude,
way
we're
she's
winning!
smiling
Have we
at
done
you.
it?
She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Have we actually beaten the game? I'm still afraid that I'm gonna get stabbed in the neck.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
We're gonna get stabbed in the neck, I think.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Now, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
I wanna be my love.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
You did do that last time, yeah, so you just admitted that you were the one doing that.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
I know we just met, but let's pretend it's love.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this?
He's just
You don't
horny.
have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Smitten is just incredibly thirsty.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Okay, wait. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. I think we can open it if we try to get her. Okay, open the door by yourself.
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
You place your hand on the door. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing.
No!
Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
I am not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
Yeah, but we need to get groceries. We need to get stuff.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
All we need to be happy is each other. Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving. I'll just ignore them.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room.
Okay, so we'll
open
now
the door
find
to
out
the
whether or not
cabin,
she's actually evil.
And then you step outside. Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. I will gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. There's supposed to be people. Do you think that anything is real? Have you thought on this vessel? When you sent me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Okay, he definitely does. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him?
If he drives you towards my destruction, then he is steeped in delusion, for he does not know me. Just as I hold compassion for you, and you hold compassion for me, you can hold compassion for those who have wronged you.
There are trees and stars, and I think there's people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us.
No.
They do not last.
The other Yumis aren't like us. They're gross. They probably only have like 2 arms on average. Actually, on average, I think they have less than 2 arms. Ugh. How many more vessels do you need?
1.
Ooh.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will
She
pull
actually
the
gave me a
others
straight
back to
answer.
me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
So we need to get 1 more persona. Do you think that anything's real? Do you think that we are?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
You know we're going to fight when this is over. Do you really want to bring you? Or do you really want me to bring you the last vessel? I don't want to say that one. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Okay. I will wait.
I will see you when you return.
Okay.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
Nee? Is it? Oh ja. Nee, nog niet. Ja? Kan ik ze straks sturen? Moet het nu? Oh, oké.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
It shuts down the game yet again! It's done this once before! And then it says hello again. Which is crazy. I think I'm a little afraid that this was like a genuine crash.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Thank you, princess. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die.